What's going on, guys? We're down to the last 3 weeks of season 13, and it's time to start looking to the future. With every new season comes new trailers, new characters, and new teases, and also new insights into what could be coming next via datamines. And today I want to take a look at everything we currently know and talk about what I think we'll ultimately see roll out in season 14. And as always, if you'd like to be up to date on all the latest news for Ultra Rumble, make sure to drop a like and subscribe so you're always in the loop. And with that said, let's jump into it. Just a quick reminder, guys, I'm planning a giveaway once we hit 500 subs, and we're just 6 subs away, which is insane. So make sure you lock in so you have a chance to win some crystals to set you up for the next big character release in Ultra Rumble. But getting into today's topic, what do we currently know about planned but unreleased characters and content for the game? Before season 12, you could be 98% certain which characters were coming next based on the amount of data in the files, but those days appear to be over. But there are still a few signs data miners look at to help craft their theories about what could be next in the pipeline. There's no way to know 100% of what's coming or being worked on though, since the devs were able to surprise us with the reveal of skill sets being introduced back in season 3 and the big reveal of tuning back in season 8. So the devs do have ways of hiding things that are planned, which is good because being able to surprise your player base, especially with fun new additions, is always a win. But knowing what could be coming next helps to keep players invested in the game long term. The biggest attraction for every season is ultimately the new character, with new skill sets right behind it. New maps and map updates are always welcome as well, which we'll talk about later in the video, but finally being able to see the character you've been saving for and waiting to see officially revealed in a trailer is what keeps a lot of players around. Right now, things are in the air as far as what character we could see next. We have a completely new set of characters and skill sets that were added to the list of things in active development that better align with what's currently relevant to the anime, with One for All Deku and Young All for One being the first of these new additions to arrive in the game. There's been data found for Armored All Might, Lady Nagant, and a third character who's currently unnamed, but there are theories based on their model skeleton that suggest it could be either Redestro, Best Genus, or Ayama. You guys are free to speculate on who you think it could be, but as of right now, those appear to be the characters that are currently being worked on for planned releases, with Armored All Might having the most data of the 3, which would make him the most likely to arrive next season. There's hope that the devs will follow up this season with a second double character release that will see Lady Nagant added next season as well, since she currently has the second most data available behind All Might, but I believe that's unlikely but not impossible. I'd also add a counter argument that we know other characters were in development before these recent additions, and while their data was removed from the game's data, that doesn't mean they're canceled or removed from the plans. Again, we only have glimpses into what's being worked on, and if we're going by what's relevant to the show, another reformed villain would make more sense to drop alongside Armored All Might. Both Shigaraki and Bakugo currently have a second skill set in development, with Shigaraki's having the most data as of season 12, which would suggest he would be the next skill set coming in season 14, but the developers did start a new trend of releasing 2 skill sets per season back in season 11, that continued in season 12, and I believe it's more likely they'll return to that format next season. Aizawa does have data for a skill set as well, and was initially expected to be the next skill set behind Hawks, but now it looks like he has at least 2 characters in front of him, which I get since he hasn't been able to do much in the anime recently. I know the prospect of an All Might variant coming will be divisive for some players, since that means you'll be waiting even longer for the characters you've been hoping for, and the same goes for Shigaraki and Bakugo getting second skill sets before over half the roster has gotten their first. But these 3 are currently very relevant to the anime, and being able to give players a chance to play with their updated favorites who can do some of the things shown in the anime is a big part of what makes the game appealing, so I understand this change in direction. But if Armored All Might is the next character with new skill sets coming for Shigaraki and Bakugo, what else could be coming next season? If you've been following the channel, then you know that 2 new maps are currently in the works, with a 4th map coming for Battle Royales and a new area control battle map. Of the 2, I'd expect to see a new map for area control battle to show up first, if they want to include a new map next season, since they typically release brand new maps for BR at the start of the year, which would suggest we won't see the 4th map until season 15. But we are due for UA Island version 3, and Chaos City is due for an update around the start of the year as well, so seeing one of the older maps get updated is very possible for season 14. Currently, there's a lot of speculation about a new creator character feature being released, as well as possibly seeing a new shop that lets players buy things with hero souls, but I think we could see a possible update to tuning since Season 14 will be the 1-year anniversary for when that was introduced. And I think they tried to tease something about it when it was released, but I'll make a separate video to share my thoughts on that. Based on the data compiled in recent seasons, Armored All Might will be our Season 14 character release, with at the very least a new Shigaraki skill set that will likely feature some of his new overgrown finger attacks, and if we're lucky, we could get a new Awakened Bakugo skill set as well. But I won't be disappointed if we get another curveball from the dev team to start the new season. And with the new season just around the corner, what kind of changes are you hoping to see? And since nothing is set in stone until it's officially announced, what character are you hoping is the big reveal for Season 14, and who do you want to get a skill set? Let me know down below, and make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to catch new videos every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.